To have a Leo rising is to be born onto a stage. The moment you draw your first breath, the curtain rises, and the world becomes your audience. This is not a choice. It is the fundamental condition of your incarnation. Your ascendant, the mask you present, is forged in the fires of the sun itself. It demands recognition, craves the warmth of attention, and operates on a primal belief that your very presence is a gift to be shared. But what happens when the essential self, the sun at your core, is not a fellow fire sign, but an entity of air, a mind that lives in the invisible currents of thought, ideas, and social connection? This is the profound and often paradoxical journey of the air sun with a Leo rising, the thinker who must perform, the intellectual who wears the robes of a sovereign, for the Gemini sun with Leo rising. You, the Gemini sun, are the eternal conversationalist, the one for whom reality is a tapestry of data, stories, and synaptic sparks. Your mind is a humming switchboard, connecting everything to everything else. But with Leo rising, you cannot simply think, you must declare. Your words are not whispered in corners, but projected from an internal stage. This gives your natural wit a theatrical flair. You communicate with a performer's timing, your hands gesturing like a conductor's, your eyes scanning the room to ensure your point has landed. People don't just listen to your ideas, they experience your presentation of them. They perceive you as brilliantly entertaining, a social luminary, but they may mistake your need for intellectual stimulation for a need for constant validation. The deep psychological conflict here is between the Gemini desire for limitless, weightless exploration and the Leo rising's need for a central, fixed point of focus, you. The shadow side emerges when the performance overtakes the thought. You might find yourself speaking with conviction on topics you've only just grasped, not out of deceit, but because the Leo mask cannot bear the silence of not knowing. The great task for you is to fuse your twin symbols, to let the curious mind of Gemini provide the rich, varied script for the regal performer of Leo, ensuring your light is not just a flashy spectacle, but illuminates something true. For the Libra sun with Leo rising, you, the Libra sun, are the diplomat, the aesthete, the soul in search of perfect harmony and partnership. Your essence is relational. You find yourself reflected in the eyes of another. But with Leo rising, you do not blend. You complement with radiant distinction. Your charm is not subtle, it is majestic. You don't just seek balance, you perform it as an art form. Your communication is graceful, poised, and designed to please, but it carries an undeniable weight of authority. People perceive you as having impeccable taste, a natural nobility, and an almost magnetic attractiveness. They feel elevated in your presence, as if being near you grants them a touch of your own refinement. You are the curator of your own image. The profound psychological tension you navigate is between the Libran urge to decentralize the self for the sake of a we and the Leonine imperative to place the I squarely at the center. Your shadow appears when the need for approval, Libra, becomes entangled with the need for admiration, Leo. You may become trapped in playing a role that pleases your audience, losing touch with what truly brings you inner peace. Your philosophical journey is to understand that the most beautiful harmony you can create must first resonate from the sovereign core of your own being. Your partnership is not about losing yourself in another, but about two complete suns orbiting in a magnificent balanced dance. For the Aquarius sun with Leo rising, you, the Aquarius sun, are the visionary, the revolutionary, the mind that lives in the future. Your essence is impersonal, detached, and dedicated to the collective, to the ideal, to the unconventional truth. And yet, you wear the mask of the most personal, individualistic sign of the zodiac. This is the most potent paradox of all. Your Leo rising forces your Uranian innovations to be delivered with a lion's heart. You cannot simply propose a new world order, you must embody it. Your communication is electrifying. You speak about universal truth with a fierce personal conviction that is utterly captivating. People perceive you as a charismatic leader, an eccentric genius, a figure who is both uniquely themselves and a beacon for humanity. They are drawn to your cause by the sheer force of your presence. You wear the future like a crown. The deep, internal struggle is between the Aquarian desire to dissolve the ego into the group mind and the Leonine demand to celebrate the individual ego. Your shadow emerges as a kind of benevolent tyranny, a fixed belief that your vision for the collective is the only right one, delivered with an authority that brooks no dissent. The highest evolution for you is to realize that the most powerful revolution begins with the courage to individuate. Your Leo rising gives you the strength to stand alone, a fixed star in the sky, and by shining your unique, unapologetic light, you give others the permission to do the same. You don't lead from the back, you lead from the front, a sovereign individual inspiring a world of sovereign individuals. In the end, this combination is a divine assignment, to take the brilliance of the mind and set it ablaze in the world of matter. The air sun provides the revolutionary idea, the beautiful concept, the connecting thread. The Leo rising provides the courage, the heart, and the stage to make it real. The negative is a life of performance without substance, a hollow crown. The positive, the deepest gift, is the ability to think with passion and to rule with intelligence, to become a true luminary whose light is both a warm embrace and a beacon of profound, original thought.